Guys, what's going on? Super happy to see 11 people on here already. I don't think I've had 11 people on a live in a few weeks, thanks to Facebook and their shadow banning. So hi to everybody. That's fucking awesome. Yeah, hope everybody's having a good night. We have a very, very special guest tonight. Somebody I am proud to call a brother, and one of, in my opinion, one of the truest patriots in this country. He's never been involved with groups. He stood for his own name. He has literally sacrificed his life and lost everything, like myself. And he's rebuilding. I'm super proud of him. I'm super proud of myself. And I think he's probably the top of my list for hugs when I get to Winnipeg. But we'll bring him on here. You all know him. Nick Chuck. How you doing, brother? We'll unmute you here. There we go. There he is.
What's up, my brother?
How you doing, bro?
Well, today's the first day in 9 days that I can actually breathe and laugh without tears in my eyes from pain.
Well, that's good. You know, if you're coming to talk to me, I won't make you cry painfully, just happily.
Yeah, I know. You got a habit of that. Yeah.
I don't know what it is. It's the empath in me. Right. What are you up to this evening?
Well, right now I'm currently sitting in the crew truck in front of my boss's house doing this live with you.
Nice.
So I can have some privacy. And on top of it, I'm watching freezing rain coming down 100 miles an hour right now too.
Oh, me here too.
Mm-hmm.
What's the temp there?
Like -10.
Yeah, I think it's like -2 here or something. We got a bunch of snow and then it started raining like an hour later. But
how does that work when it's sub-zero temperatures? Why does this rain not freeze on its way down? Why is it like just drops of water falling from the sky right here?
Yeah. It's almost like they're manipulating it or something.
Hey, don't say that, then you'll be a conspiracy theorist.
Well, I do want to say I'm going to get these announcements out of the way, and then you and I can just go off on Convoy stuff. How's that sound?
Go off on Convoy stuff? Yeah, sure. I got a few things to say. Yep.
I figure once we get going, we'll just get going. So I figured I better get my shit out of the way, and then, we can just go. We don't have anything to worry about.
Good enough.
Yeah, so I have I had one big announcement, guys, and it's turned into 3 over the last few hours. So I'm going to make an official introduction video tomorrow. I've barely paid attention to the page today, but I did get a phone call this morning from Will Lehman, and I was asked to be the PI ambassador for Fringe Farm Network, to which I overjoyously said yes. That's exactly the direction I want AwakenedAngels to go. Anyways, it's a great fit. So starting Monday, I'm going to be out there in the community, going to local businesses, seeing who wants to be involved. I'm super excited. I wanted to do this as a chef anyways for our business. So I might as well get 2 birds stoned at once, and we'll build a community while we're at it. My second big announcement, there's this new private chef, third-party company out of Kelowna, and they basically find work for guys like myself who want to work for themselves. They find these private events for you, so you don't have to market yourself, and they send them to you, and you can either accept them or no. And currently, I'm the only chef and PEI signed up, and they have 20 events just in the next 3 months. So I believe this is going to answer my prayers of not having to work for somebody else. So that's some fucking big news today. And I'll be honest, I forgot what the third one was.
Watch that trucker mouth. You're supposed to say truck instead of fuck.
Oh, man, when I'm like a year sober, I'll start working on the fucking language. Right now, I'm smoking darts, I'm smoking weed, and I'm swearing. Better than drinking.
You know what this is?
What is that?
Oh, a nicotine vape pen.
How do you like it?
My boss bought me a couple the other day when she was in Edmonton going for MRIs because, oh my God, she got kicked in the head by a horse. She's got professional horses, and this summer she got kicked in the head.
Wow.
And she's been having like up to 11 seizures a day, whatnot. Not a very good time. So anyway, while she was there, she stopped at a buddy's store and got me a couple. And well, I'm 43 years old, man. I got to quit this smoking crap. That's the only bad habit I have left in my life. I got rid of everything else.
I think if you're going to quit, those aren't the answer. I think you just quit, man. That glycol in there, that's a fucking killer.
No, these ones are different, dude.
Are they like organic or something?
Yeah. And as of December 31st, over 50% of his pens are banned by our government because they're too good and healthy.
What?
Yeah, true story. I spent a lot of time with him going across Canada, and he taught me all about these things. And yeah, his pens are very unique. He's had people that have been on doctor prescribed puffers. 2 weeks on one of these, they no longer need a puffer. They no longer cough. It's no shit.
Well, I might
there's a reason why they're attacking him in his business, because it's too good to be true almost.
bring some extras to Winnipeg, would you?
I can do that.
Yeah. All right. I'll bring you some treats.
I'm still in the making of this whole Winnipeg thing yet. Yeah.
Well, you had a good weekend last weekend with some folks, didn't you?
Oh, I had a great weekend with Clan Mother Nancy and all the originals that started me in this movement at the teepees,
Nice.
ledge grounds back in Alberta in October of 2021. They gave me some much needed healing that weekend, because been quite the experience since I got home.
Well, I talked to you Sunday, and you're the happiest I've heard you in months.
Yeah.
You didn't even sound like the same guy.
No.
It's good. Feels good. I'm like, man, I don't know. I'm good. I'm happy, but oh, shit's heavy. I'm feeling everything.
Yesterday was a pretty rough day on a bunch of people, me included. I don't know, Friday the 13th or but yeah.
We got 4 days left to retrograde, and I'm noticing improvements every day. I'm fucking counting down, man. It's brutal. Plus the moon too. We had the moon and retrograde all at once. Plus there's all this shit going on, man. Like
shit going on? Oh, imagine that.
Yeah, it's like
I can't even. I got enough stuff to deal with back home here. I can't even keep up or wrap my head around the division and crying and backstabbing and it is just, oh God. Like
I'll be honest, man. There most of the bigger voices in Ontario, other than a couple, I haven't like unfollowed them or anything, but what do you do when you snooze them for a little while or whatever it is? You know what I mean?
Yep.
It seems like Ontario can't come together. I fucking witnessed it firsthand all summer. I don't know what the hell it is, man, but I can't look at it. I'm just focused on Winnipeg. I'm not going to sit here and say names because that's just creating division, but like Ontario, come on, guys. Come on. You know who you are.
Yep.
It's sad. It's sad to see when you see the rest of the country just so on board.
Like our government is trying its hardest to stop this Winnipeg movement, and now we got these freedom groups that are trying to stop it as well. Like, what in the F is going on here, people? Like,
well, that's what I don't get. It'd be one thing if we were going to shut something down. We're going to fucking Camp Hope to see Walter and Maria and to see each other and exchange contacts, talk in person, and have a good time and maybe heal a little bit so that we can continue this fight. If a group doesn't want to be a part of that, then don't be a part of it and shut your fucking mouth. Excuse my language, but all you're doing is creating fucking division.
First time ever, we have the 4 native tribes getting along and showing up in the same place to unite together. Like, this is history.
Yep.
And people are trying to stop that, you know?
And I don't expect groups to comment on this. So that's why as an individual, I'm saying, like, come on, guys. Like, let's go here. And if you're not, like I said, if you're not going to attend, you don't need to announce it to everybody. No, I don't feel it. It's not a protest. It's a gathering. People want to go. If you don't, that's your choice. Remember what we're fighting for? Freedom of choice.
A lot of people forgot why we went to Ottawa. A lot.
Man,
they really got their heads up their asses right now. All these couch surfers and keyboard warriors that are still eating their lobster and all this and that, right? Well, there's guys like us who, well, I was left with the clothes on my back standing in a freaking street with no clue what I was going to do.
It's and that's why I'm just trying to get people out, man. Like, I know that some people just need to be pushed, I guess. Like, fucking, but that's one thing. I can handle when the people aren't fucking coming out. I'd rather people not come out than come out and cause division.
Yep.
That's the division that's just getting to me. That's all. But yeah, like somebody said there, this is what controlled. Who is that? I see Facebook user. What does it say for you? Facebook user?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, some of them I can't see. Sorry, guys. It's because we're streaming on so many platforms right now. I've got us on 4 Facebook pages and YouTube. But it's controlled up. Like I said, I'm never gonna sit here and name names, and we'll leave it at that too. Well, we won't continue on the negativity, but
I got a couple names I would love to drop on here, but I'm not going to stoop to their level.
Right?
They're going to get a severe warning by some significant authorities here right away to quit, because I've had enough. Little children close to me have had enough. The movement that supports me has had enough. So quit while you still can, because
we're running out of time here.
They've really pissed me off. Like, it takes a lot to piss me off.
I just don't get it. It's like too many chiefs, not enough Indians.
I'm dealing with one who thinks they're a chief and is just, I don't even know how to explain this one person. That's all I'm going to say. It's mind-blowing. Absolutely mind-blowing.
Tamara, that's who it was. Okay, Tamara Woods. How you doing, girl? I can't wait to meet you finally. Big hugs coming for you. All right, well, let's move on to the fucking positive here. How excited are you?
Unfortunately, the Freedom Car, unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to bring that to Winnipeg. That's another issue in itself.
Maybe we could find a tow truck driver.
If it was that simple.
Or a bed truck.
If it was that simple.
Straight to the point.
If it was that simple.
Winter on there.
Like I said, if it was only that simple. Like I said, it's pretty complicated back here.
Yeah. Well, if it makes you feel any better, I'll be showing up with all brand new Freedom stuff as well. It's a new leaf, buddy. People are making their choices. They're not our teammates.
I'm still struggling to get my flags back.
Yeah, I know.
That's really heartbreaking.
It was brutal, man. And all my letters, like everything from the convoy's gone. My cats.
Well, yeah,
I'm glad I'm able to smile about it now, because I wasn't for a long time.
That was pretty blunt and graphic and horrific. Yeah.
What so where will you be going from?
Lloydminster.
So okay, so they'll be coming right through there, yeah.
No. They're gonna be.
Are they taking the number 1 south?
Yeah, so I'll have to leave from Lloydminster and meet them in Regina.
Okay.
Just like we did last time with the original Convoy.
Right. So ours is pretty cool because we'll be leaving from PEI, and then it's like 45 minutes to the bridge, and then we cross the bridge, the 14-kilometer long bridge, over to New Brunswick, and then we hit Moncton, but Nova Scotia has to hit Moncton too. So we'll have 3 provinces meeting in Moncton: New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, and New Brunswick, and PEI, and then we've got 4 days ahead of us.
There's a pile of you coming from the east, so I've been added to all these little messenger group chats, the east, and my phone doesn't stop dinging.
Yeah,
and you guys got a pile. Like your guys' convoy from the east is going to be very significant.
It is, man. Martin Broadman's the first truck. Will Lehman's going to be with him, and I'm hoping to pop in behind them, so we can kind of have Fringe Farm Network together. It's going to be. I'm more excited for the drive than I am for Winnipeg. That's for sure. And anybody who hasn't convoyed and you're about to, you'll know why right away. It is the best thing you will ever do with your life.
It's how do I put it? Well, the one when we went to Ottawa, because we didn't even know if this thing was going to be legit when we left the West here, like how we were going to have 10 trucks or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, I cried pretty much all the way to Ottawa. It was unbelievable.
When they started, I remember paying attention on like the 25th, I think.
Yeah.
When they started shutting the traffic cameras off. That's when I was like, okay, this is big.
We didn't even know how big we were. We just, like, everywhere we stopped, we had more. We had no idea. And then we seen some footage when we were basically rolling into Ottawa. And we're like, holy crap! There's your 12 vehicles of your small fringe minority with unacceptable views and behavior. All these terrorists and racists and misogynists. Yeah, you bet.
Actually, I had a video. I told you I'd make you cry before we were done here. I had a video here somewhere.
I've seen too many of these videos recently that show the truth about it, and I just bawled because I was smack dab in the middle of it from day one.
I remember this video. I remember seeing this video in the truck on like night 4 at like 5 a.m, and I bawled my fucking eyes out. I don't know who made it, but I've saved it ever since, and I've watched it probably 200 times. And every time I show it to somebody, they're like, "Send me that, please." I think it's not like the most intense one by any means. I think it's the most beautiful video that's been made. I'm just trying to see where.
I really love the one with the remix by Nickelback, "Edge of a Revolution."
I think I know which one you're talking about.
I really like that video. Yeah.
I think we do. I think I've seen that one.
Because it starts off with Fancy Socks there talking about our small fringe minority with unacceptable views, and then it gets right into the whole convoy and that music. It's freaking awesome.
Yeah, I got it here. I'm gonna start this. I had to fucking put it into 3 clips to send it through Facebook. This is, yeah, you'll see. We'll go over here. All right.
This video that I sent Jamie. Your country's in revolt. Do you know about this? Look at this video that I sent Jamie. It's a giant convoy of trucks.
Have you seen this one?
That's apparently some insane amount of people, like 50,000 trucks, that are headed to Ottawa to protest the vaccine mandates by Trudeau.
It is packed here. Now, when we first got here, there were a
Oh,
few
I
vehicles.
haven't seen this one.
In the last
Buckle up,
half
buddy.
hour, things have really picked up. Now, all the side streets here are just full with cars. Like, there's really nowhere to park. And just to give you a bit of a better idea, a picture, I'm just going to step out of the way here so you can see the parking lot right behind me. It is filled with people. People are honking their horns. A lot of Canadian flags, signs.
All right, can we leave tomorrow?
Convoy travelers acknowledged.
We're fighting for our human rights that our forefathers fought for, and we want to make sure that we still have our freedoms and rights. It's not about, they're not anti-vax, they're not pro-vax, it's just about freedom of choice, freedom of rights that we've had.
The convoy is traveling across the country.
I want to say I'm so proud of you guys. You have my support.
I want to say too, like the reason this video caught me, you know this, and a lot of people on here do. So I found out about my son in January, right? And that's why I went, so I could go see him from Ottawa. His name's Levi, and there's a kid in here that says something, and he says his name's Levi, and that fucking broke me. And they fucking broke. I hadn't met him yet, so you'll see.
Go Triggers! Make Canada great again!
It started as a movement in Canada to ensure freedom for all, for the right for their own bodily autonomy. And in less than 4 days, we've grown to exponential numbers. There's literally people all across the world that is helping Canada come together and accomplish this movement right now.
My husband is a miner up in Baffinland, Nunavut, and him and a bunch of other people up there are rooting you guys on. He wishes he could be here for the 29th, but he'll be here in spirit for sure.
Keep up what you're doing, boys. Doing a hell of a job. The world is watching. To the little child that asked for the horn blow.
Thank you, truck drivers! I really want to go back to school and do sports. Thank you for all that you're doing.
I'd like to give a big thank you to everyone participating in the convoy, truckers and all the supporters. I'm going to try and do this without crying. This has been the first time in 3 years that I've had hope. And I feel actually proud to be a Canadian again. May God keep our land glorious and free. Let freedom reign.
Hey, go kids. Say what you want to say.
Thank you, truckers! Thank you, truckers! We love you! I love you!
Your country's in revolt.
Oh, shit.
You know about
Oh, yeah,
this?
I forgot.
Show this
Pieces.
video. Look at this video that I sent you.
Hopefully we're at the same part here.
This has been the first time in 3 years that I've had hope. And I feel actually proud to be a Canadian again. May God keep our land glorious and free. Let freedom reign.
Hey, go kids. Say what you want to say.
Thank you, truckers! Thank you, truckers! We love you! I love you!
I just want to say, way to go, everybody, Canadians, like all you, proud to be Canadian, never more than before with this movement here. I just want to say the world's watching, Canada's watching. My daughter wants to say hi.
Hi!
Say thank you.
Thank you!
Look forward to when you get to Vankleek Hill. There's going to be quite the crew to follow behind you.
We support you.
About to lose a very high paying job as a result of these criminal mandates. It's too bad, but I'm thankful because I've never felt closer to God than I have now. This is the first time I've been called to real sacrifice, and I appreciate everybody involved in this movement.
Okay, guys, go! Thank you, truckers! Thank you, truckers. My name is Levi, and you're fighting for my freedom. Can I get a big chant for?
Proud to be Canadian. J'ai jamais été aussi fière d'être québécoise, canadienne. Donc, merci beaucoup. Thank you very much. Freedom.
Good night, truckers. Have safe driving.
Thanks for looking out for our freedoms, guys.
Night. Drive safe. Stay good. Good night.
Hey, I'm Lucas. I'm 12 years old. I live in Winnipeg. I'm going to bed. I just wanted to say thank you for what you're doing. Keep grinding those gears tomorrow.
Thank you guys so much from Montreal, Quebec. On to Ottawa we go! Lot of support from Prince Albert, Saskatchewan. Retired firefighter here. Friends to nursing homes all over the state of Michigan.
From Alberta, here's my twin daughters. Thank you for fighting for my generation's freedoms. Thank you, truckers. We love you.
My family owns a pizzeria in Vaughan, and we'd love to have some pizzas ready for the truckers when you pass through Vaughan tomorrow.
You guys make everything so much better. Due to COVID and me being asthmatic, I have to wear masks, which makes it harder to breathe. And now with what you guys are doing, protests and everything, it makes everything so much easier.
Thank you, truck drivers, for all you're doing. Thank you.
Guys, I just want to thank you so much for someone who lost her job and can't see her family in our country for more than 2 years now. You guys give me hope, and
This has been the first time in 2 years that I've had hope, and I feel actually proud to be a Canadian again.
Last little part here, but I think I have to fast forward. I think we've seen some of this. Yep.
Love to have some pizzas ready.
Protests and everything.
for someone who lost her job and can't see her family in our country for more than 2 years now. You guys give me hope, and we've been waiting for this to happen for the last 2 years. So thank you so much, and don't give up.
The truck go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the truck go round and round, all the way to Ottawa.
There we go. Well, if that doesn't make you want to leave now, I don't know what will.
Well, because it's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life, especially because I was in it from day one. And now, on the other hand, all this division and crap, we never had that on the. Yeah, sure, we had a little bit of BS on the way there, but it couldn't get out of hand because they're outnumbered. So you know what I mean? Like, but nowadays it's I don't know. I'm just disgusted.
I honestly, I know as far as myself, bro, if I see any negativity, I'm going to be calling people out in person. I'm like, hey, put a stop to it. We're doing this to inspire people, not to fucking, you know,
not to name drop. So I'm going to put this.
Don't do it. You'll regret it.
You remember the 9/11 event?
Yeah.
What's going to happen when all that BS shows up at Winnipeg? You know what I'm talking about.
I don't think it is, for one.
I sure hope not.
From what I'm being told, but I am speaking to most of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
There's sure a lot of people chattering about that and making up.
That's how they know. There's a lot of people that don't want anything to do with this, and that's fine. A lot of people, and I have talked to people too. It's not that they don't want to support it. They can't afford to do anything other than protest anymore. They said if we were going to shut her down, they'd be there. Then they said, fill us in when you're done.
Which
that I can understand too.
Yeah.
You know.
What are we going into? Year number 4 now of this nightmare?
2020. Year
2020,
year.
21, 2022.
3 years in March. I'm just gonna go blow my nose. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Fuck, I forgot I had some meatballs in the oven. They're not burnt, but they're not as juicy as they should be, that's for sure. Like, something smells over here. Fuck. Rookie mistake. Chef's gonna be pissed. I got the house to myself today, so I'm lazy cooking.
Yeah, right on.
I don't cook for myself. I don't, man. Everybody's like, you should cook for yourself and like treat yourself. You know what? When you and I are sitting with our feet up, looking over the fucking community, and this battle is long in the past, I'll fucking cook for myself. In the meantime, we got work to do.
Yeah, you're not kidding.
It's fucking frozen meatballs for this guy tonight. Yeah, we're on. March will be a full year. My birthday is the day before the first day of lockdown. March 11th is my birthday. March 12th was a lockdown. Very easy for me to remember when this fucking hellhole happened.
Well, for me, I think that it was January of 2020 when the shit hit the fan, because that's when they told us to stay away from each other and go buy toilet paper.
That was when it all started, but they didn't lock us down until March 12th. That was when, like, remember, like, when the basketball games even stopped halfway through? Like, they fucking literally just, oh, it has to happen right now. COVID is in the building. Did you see that my live with my buddy Harry from Serbia the other day?
No, I haven't been watching
too much. Man, he grew up as a kid in normal Serbian life when they went on vacation, everything was good, and then he watched what is happening right now in the same order happen in his country. And we talked about what happened when they took the guns away, which they're about to do right now. They've already started in PI, actually.
Yeah.
He told us all about it. He lived it as a 14-year-old with an AK, getting grenades thrown in his house every night because his dad, they stayed and protected the house. So the army left them guns. Said, if you're going to stay here, you're going to need these. And I called Harry the first day of lockdown, and I was like, man, there's a lot of marketing here. They're prepared for this. And he went, buddy, this is textbook takeover. And I was like, okay, I thought so too. That's all the info I need. I just needed your reassurance. And that was all I needed. I had the feeling from the get-go. Well, should we call her quits here? You want to keep going? You want to call her quits? What do you want to do?
I don't know. Does it tell you how many viewers you got? Do they have any questions for us? How does this
17 people, 19 people in here.
19.
Yeah. Anybody want to? What do we got here? I don't even look at the comments, guys. Sorry, I apologize. March would be the beginning of year 4. Year number 4 is starting. My daughter's birthday is March 10th. That's how she remembers it too. March 12th. Yeah. We should get on here more often.
Yeah, we should.
You're a busy guy though. You get shitty service most of your places, or you have pretty good where you do your routes?
No, I got shitty service most places. Yeah. I do have a pretty significant day on my plate tomorrow. I think I've talked to you about that.
Yeah. It's good though.
Well,
not the easiest day, but it's good.
I'm a man of my word, and I've been pushed into a corner where I have no option but to take this avenue.
You gotta look out for number 1.
Yeah,
nobody else is gonna.
They almost killed this guy 2 months ago, literally.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, somebody just said on my end it says only 5 people are watching. Yeah, that's because we're on 5 different platforms. I can see everybody all in one. You can only see who's watching on the platform you are watching. Just to let you know. Yeah, and that's also why, like, if I put it up here, it says Facebook user. So I can't see who I'm commenting back to, but like Sarah, I can. So still some stuff I need to figure out with this. I believe it's because we're streaming to private groups. So I think if I take the stream off the private groups, I'll be able to see everybody's comments. I think that's the issue. I think I've narrowed it down to that.
Do you have an estimate on how big Winnipeg's going to be?
No. But I was talking to Walter this morning, and
Walter Hoffman?
No, Hebert, Camp Hope.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna be big. It's gonna be big, and nobody can shut us down. We're on private land. Like, this is a whole different vibe, guys. Like, talk about no stress vibe. If nobody's ever been to Camp Hope, it's absolutely beautiful. I had the luck of staying there 3 times this summer, and every time was one of my best stays anywhere. And it's only been improved since I've been there. I've been there in 6 months. When I went there, he was just getting going.
I was there when we were finally on our way back again, finally to come back here. So that was in September. We stopped in there for a couple of days. Yeah.
Okay, nice. Yeah. Have you? I did have another couple of little videos in here. I'll show you. They're only like a minute long. Have you seen this one? Oh, just a sec. I forgot I'm sharing the screen. These ones aren't gonna make you cry. This is one of my favorite Bill Gates videos. I don't know who made this, but it's fucking epic.
You know, I'm cited as some mastermind, some evil plot in many, many cases. So what could cause an excess in a single year of 10 million deaths? Now, clearly a big war could, and a pandemic, natural or created by bioterror.
Who's the bad guy here? Well, normalcy only returns when we've largely vaccinated the entire global population. But you don't have a choice. People act like you have a choice. Well, this won't be the last pandemic that we face. You know, we'll have to prepare for the next one. That will get attention this time.
You had a number of meetings with...
Listen to this. Listen to this.
Well, he's dead. So,
$300 million.
Oh, he's dead.
He's donated to these various media organizations, which for sure has some sort of an impact on how they cover him.
Big believer in getting the truth out.
You know, I'm cited as some, mastermind, some evil.
Okay, there's that one, and then this one is fucking epic of Trudeau. I don't know who made this one too, but it's real good.
If you don't want to get vaccinated, well, that's enough. You can get
jailed, shot, and then a few months later get shot. Even that crusty old uncle who resists, unvaccinated,
cannot be free.
We must continue to turn citizens with real anxieties against their neighbors, their family members.
The federal government
doesn't care if we're tired of restrictions. It's going to anyway to hold back, to starve unvaccinated.
Well, that's enough. Don't think you can get on a plane or a train. You cannot be free.
As a government, we will always stand with Moderna on the lucrative side hustle of mRNA vaccines. Money, 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 money. While unvaccinated lost their paychecks. It usually required convincing or coercing. The government chose dystopia. Many people will have noticed that whenever I'm pressed on the question of unlawful mandatory vaccination, I tend to be quite predictable. We continue.
Lying to Canadians.
We continue.
To twist the truth and distort reality for Canadians.
We continue.
To be really, really dumb.
Vaccines are safe and effective. The way we get through, I've never seen various report. We have enough vaccines in Canada right now to end climate change. Get the booster shots, further boost Pfizer profit. Canada's secured millions and millions of booster shots into the next few
centuries to come.
Non-vaccinated people
Really, really
suck. I stand with intolerance and hate. I propagate hateful messages. Go knock doors. Unvaccinated better hide. We're going to war. To abuse, intimidate, and harass unvaccinated forever.
Well, that's enough.
You cannot be free. That really was an amazing feeling. It hits you. Make no mistake. I've been
Oh, there's more, apparently.
completely unacceptable. I've been inaccurate and contained dangerous misinformation.
I fucking love it. Yeah, I don't know who made that. I found that one on my phone the other day. It's from like March. I forget where I found it. It's Telegram somewhere. A little rabbit hole. Do you have Ron Clark showed me on the live there this Burrow app on the Roku TV? Have you heard of that?
No.
It's wild. Like wild. Like there's everything on there and more. Everything, basically anything that the government wouldn't want on the internet is there.
Okay, so watching that Ask Cloud Bill Gates there.
Yeah.
Well, we actually, when we left Ottawa, Casey and I in the Freedom Car there, we went to Vancouver to go protest that idiot when he was there at that big convention.
Yeah.
Anyway, we couldn't get near him. It was $5,000 a ticket to get in there. It was all sold out, and they had big steel fences around it and hundreds of cops, right?
Mm-hmm.
But we did chant very loud to put him in jail.
Yeah.
Now watching that video of that ass clown and everything. So before this whole pandemic was released on the world, they had made like a computer simulated video game, like to show how this was going to work, and it showed that it was going to fail. They weren't going to be able to get enough of us to take it for the Agenda 2030 to wipe us down to 500 million, whatever their goal was, right? So have you heard they've got another simulation, and in 2025 the new virus is coming out of Brazil, and this one comes specifically after children?
Yeah, I will. We'll bring it up here. Second. That one's long. Catastrophic contagion is what it's called.
Oh.
Here, let's share our screen here. So, they're a normal part of pandemic preparedness. In case you didn't know that, Nick, this is normal. Don't react. This is normal behavior. On October, so they just did it in October. Yeah, that's what I remember. And then, yeah, so they went all through it. I'll post this in the comments so everybody can read it. But yeah, it's a simulation, like Nick was saying, and they did the same thing for COVID. This is what's coming next. They always tell you, by the way. They always tell you.
Yep.
Always tell you. Yeah, I'll post this link in the comments, guys. I'll leave it open so I don't forget. Actually, I'll just do it right now. Copy.
I know a couple of assholes I'd like to shove this computer simulated little program up, but
yeah, I know, right?
Fauci is one of them too.
Yep. I think Fauci's days are numbered. Here, I'll post that link there. There's that link in the comments there now, guys. And then Nick made me think of something here. Do you know what's coming up this month?
This month, like January?
Yeah.
Well, it's the anniversary of our convoy to Ottawa. I know that.
Oh, no, there's a big meeting this month.
Oh. Oh, of course. Yeah, these wonderful individuals.
In 1 day and 13 hours, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Cooperation in a fragmented world. The world today is at a critical inflection point. The sheer number of ongoing crises calls for bold collective action. What do you think that action is, Nick?
Lockdowns.
What do you think they're collecting? What do you think they're going to collect?
The non-compliant.
Well, they're going to collect the guns, and then they're going to collect.
Well, they're going to collect the guns, and then they're going to collect us non-compliant and everything else, and going to have a couple of sheep running around running this world and country. That's about it. Yep.
Yeah, it even says priorities for the year ahead. So, like, as I've been saying, guys, we got a couple weeks. I'm going to call it right now. This meeting's over 20th. We will be locked down before the end of January. Mark my fucking words. That'll be 3 weeks from the time they announce the variant. It'll be 3 weeks from the time the kids go back to school. And it'll be 3 weeks before we leave for Winnipeg. 2 weeks.
Oh, yeah, because they are in full scramble mode now that this Winnipeg thing is growing and growing and growing. So they got to throw some kind of sledgehammer at us before then. They have to.
Mm-hmm. See what else they get on here. Anything? Year ahead.
Somebody, what was I listening now to today? Whose live was it? But the new variant is called the Kraken.
Yeah, it's got me cracking up all week. I'll let myself out.
What movie is that where they say release the Kraken? What is that off of?
I don't even know. All I think of is when like Kraken rum. That's what comes to my mind. When I say unleash the Kraken, that means drink a quart of rum and unleash the Kraken. Not anymore, anyways. But well, I gotta get some cooking done here, bro. As much as I could sit here all fucking night, I really could.
Oh, me too. I'm just so played out and frustrated. You know what I mean? Like,
get it, man. But we got 24 people on here right now.
Too bad we didn't have 24 million.
24 people give a shit what we have to say. And we love every single one of you.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, I got to get some cooking done. Well, maybe we'll pop back on later. I'm going to be on a few times tonight, so you're more than welcome to come on with me. You let me know.
Yeah.
I won't pressure you on it. I'm going live anyways, so you just let me know if you want to pop on.
I'm not quite myself yet to be speaking because I'm under a lot of freaking restrictions right now. I really, really got to watch my P's and fucking Q's, if you know what I mean.
I do.
Tomorrow's going to be
yeah, why don't you get
a big day tomorrow.
You got a big day.
Yeah, a real big day. It's going to be a real emotional ride on me tomorrow, but finally I get to let her buck and get her out there. So, without getting myself in shit.
Yeah, don't be doing that. Then we gotta arrange a convoy and come get you.
You know, and like without name dropping, those haters out there that are really causing me issues. I love you, but this is your half. That's all I gotta say. I've tried.
You can do that on here as long as you don't say who you're doing it to.
They know who they are. They know exactly who they are.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Well,
Loud
I'm gonna
and
go
clear.
make some cheesecake. I'm gonna make
cheesecake.
Oh, you're gone already. You didn't say bye. Oh, there he is.
There I am. Sorry,
I was like, really? You gonna leave the people like that?
No, I'm not like that.
I know. Well, I'll let you say bye, and then I'll sign off when you're gone. And I can
Okay.
start it.
Holy. This video must be getting out some places because my screen keeps dinging Facebook requests, like friend requests all of a sudden here. So
Yeah, we got 25 people in here. Like,
it's a good thing.
It's on YouTube too. So.
You know, it's too bad that all my previous social medias that were beyond huge all got ripped down and banned, you know, because of certain haters. And I would love to see that individual in Winnipeg too, face to face again.
I don't think he's gonna be there.
No.
I think he's smarter than that.
Oh, he's smart.
I think people know he's paid up by now.
That'd be the dumbest move of his life would be to show up there because he has burnt every bridge possible in this movement for a very long freaking time.
Well, you gotta keep in mind, like, his bosses wouldn't let him, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I hear you loud and clear.
Yeah. There's no way that guy is showing up to Winnipeg. If he does, nobody's gonna talk to him because everybody knows who he is. He's a fucking cop. Anyways. We're not going to get into that. We're not going to name that on here. Y'all will figure it out soon enough. The Lord is revealing the devil's face on its own.
They're falling on their own swords.
Yeah.
That's all I got to say.
Well, bro, it's been really good. I love you. I can't wait to fucking give you a hug.
I can't wait either, bro.
33 days, buddy. 33 days. Freedom.
Let's go.
33 days. One thing that's going to be really cool is like the footage this time of convoying is going to be, it'll make the last stuff look like, nothing will beat the last stuff because it was organic, but everybody's going to be more prepared this time. Like, I'm not going to go live on the road much. I'm going to be recording and taking quality footage.
Yep, I hear you.
And, like, just a simple advice to everybody, too. You probably won't be able to go live. So prepare for that.
I'm going to just take a shot in the dark, but I'm going to estimate that if they don't have us locked down by then, on our way there, social media is going to just poof, disappear in Canada.
Yeah.
For some kind of technical difficulty for that weekend.
I wouldn't be surprised if something happened.
I wouldn't be one bit surprised.
Nothing surprises me anymore.
Oh, right?
No. All right. Well, I love you. Love everybody on here. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We really appreciate it. We love y'all.
Those that are watching me, at any time, send me a message, whatever, and I'll talk to you. I got a lot of venting to do. I need a lot of support right now on my team because it's been a rodeo. That's all I gotta say.
There you go, guys. Nick needs the love. So
yeah. The freedom's been knocked out of my sails. I got to get it back here because I've just been kind of at a standstill dealing with all this lovely stuff at home.
Wanda just asked a question here that I don't want you to answer until I know, because it's my profile's on here too. So I'm going to save that for another day because I have no idea what she's talking about. And I refuse to comment on anything that I don't know.
I didn't see the question. Just read it and I'll think about it. But I seen a name pop up in it.
I'll send it to you.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Love you, bro.
Love you too. Love everybody.
I will message you and we will answer your question. I don't know what you're talking about, so I'm not going to comment on something publicly that I have no idea. And I think that's pretty interesting.
Yep. I know. I seen the name there. I know exactly what you're talking about, and I'll clarify that real quick. Yep.
Okay. There you go, Wanda. All right, guys. Hope everybody has a good night. Love y'all. Freedom.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.